Hey everybody, Shane here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today covering the first playthrough of How to Sing to Open Your Heart Remastered. This is going to be yet another visual novel, so just like pretty much every other visual novel, before we get started, we're going to go into options to adjust some things. We are going to start out by playing with the sliders. We're going to crank all of these all the way to the right. So that's going to be text speed. Make sure you set that to the star that's going to be farthest to the right. Same thing with autoplay speed. Once you set these sliders, make sure you go over to skip mode, set that to all, and then stop skipping after choices is going to be set to no. Once you have those set, just make sure you back out to save your settings and then go to start up a new game. You're going to get this chapter select. Make sure you pick the one and only option, which is going to be Prologue. Do whatever you want on the name entry screen. You can even put it at its default if you really want to. You're going to want to hit the A button to skip the intro cutscene, and then once you actually get to the visual novel portion, you're going to hit left trigger to fast forward. The game should automatically stop whenever there is a choice to be made. We're only going to need to make choices for the prologue and the first two chapters. All choices are also going to only feature two different options, so this one's going to be pretty simple in terms of what you need to choose. Of course, we are going to provide the text guide in the margin if you need to follow along with just that, but of course, we are going to have the gameplay in its entirety in the background if you need a more visual reference. So once you make your final choice in Chapter 2 and then start Chapter 3, the rest of the game is just going to require you to fast forward to the end. There are going to be no more choices that need to be made, so just make sure you sit back and let the rest of the game play itself. Now, once you get to the end credits, you're going to want to let these play themselves out. Then you're going to start the epilogue. You are going to need to pick up your fast forward here, so make sure you hit left trigger again. But thankfully, there aren't going to be any choices in the epilogue. And this is going to take us straight back to the main menu, which is going to wrap up this first playthrough, which is going to be the teamwork ending playthrough. Make sure you check back soon at next time for part 2, where we're going to be taking care of the other playthrough. But that's it for now, and that's all there is to it.